So not everybody that has gone through marriage have divorced and have gotten an experience. It's funny when people do talking jolly, sana no kwe, side chickism, and believe that they can also speak about marriage. When people are pregnant and you find them in a wedding gown, it's not self-control, it's avoidance. You're confused. Yeah, have you seen a pregnant woman in a wedding gown before?
Yes.
Yes, how soon? Is it very soon? Recently?
You know, I'm not going to refer to the Bridget Otu's case.
No. So she was pregnant?
I don't know.
And so why are you referring?
No, because a lot of people have said that. I'm too sure that's where you want.
Even Tracy, but she says she's pregnant.
Okay, I don't know. But I've seen people who are pregnant in their gowns. I'm
saying that for you to have the confidence,
right,
to be in a gown and go ahead to marry, it is not self-control. It's avoidance.
Of what?
You are pretending you're not pregnant.
No.
Self-control will not. When did you master? Remember the definition of self-control.
Yeah, but where? What are you referring to? The fact that I'm pregnant, and then we decide, hey, probably it's time that we where is the?
But you know that pregnancy is not supposed to be part of the determinant of making a decision to be a husband.
Ordinarily, yes. But if the two parties feel that, hey, because the baby is about to come, we should make some more lifetime commitment. I mean, I'm not too sure it's against the law.
So that's what I'm telling people today. If you want to marry anybody, keep this thing in your head.
Okay.
Check whether the child was a reason for the marriage.
Okay, fine.
One. Check whether the child was sought after.
Okay.
Check whether the child, the woman you want to get married to was sought after. That they have boys and they needed a girl and she came. Check whether because the mother got pregnant, the father decided to marry her, so she is the connection. Also check whether she's the only child. Finally, check if she grew up with the father or a stepfather and they changed her name twice.
These checks, what would these checks do?
Because it tells you who you are going to get married to.
Just because the person is pregnant?
If somebody is married because of pregnancy, it means that the reason for the marriage is a baby. I have seen people who got pregnant and they married them. They went for delivery and they lost the baby, and that was the end. The marriage is on rocks. Oh yeah. Somebody recently got married while she was pregnant. Sorry for her, not her mistake. The child has been delivered and the child has a disability. The marriage is on the rocks. Maximum in the next 2 months, the marriage is collapsing.
Is that not the decision, or you feel that because it started on a wrong footing?
I won't call it wrong footage. But it is not because legally, a pregnant woman can still marry under the law.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's not against the law.
And so there's nothing wrong. But for you, the individual, it affects your human relation with your spouse. And it's difficult to build self-control over it. Anybody who have gone through relationship and gotten pregnant before and terminated, they build self-control in pregnancy.
For me, I would not advise that. The only time I would advise it for you to maybe take seed before you get married is when the man can afford helps around, so that after the delivery there is so much care. Otherwise, what it does is that you don't get to enjoy the feel between both of you.
That's it.
You give birth and the baby, but when there are people to take care of the baby, nannies, cooks and all that, hey.
So what you are telling the girls is that if a rich man impregnates you and want to marry you later, agree. That's all you are trying to say as an hour. You see your problem?
No.
You are scared.
I'm scared of
you are just going to speak one truth and see how I'm doing.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Romy.
No, I'm saying that
if a man is rich and impregnates you, anytime he wants to marry you, you don't care because you have service available.
Yeah, if the man will make the service available.
But if a poor man impregnates you, don't force him to marry you, you are doomed forever.
Why would you? I think I've agreed with the poverty you are. I mean, clearly.
Because a woman needs to be saved.
Of course.
You need support system.
Of course.
So you come back to my statement. It's only poor men that cooks for wives in the kitchen.
Oh, if you make it a habit,
No,
fine.
if
I'm
your
not too
habit,
sure anybody
no,
can
if your
make it.
habit is cooking,
Yeah.
and you still practice that habit in marriage, you have a problem.
Even when there's time, look, I have companies and people are managing the companies.
Yes. So the
if
rest
I
of your time is for cooking for your wife.
No. And it's a
You know you're
discipline.
under a curse.
Which when you are cooking for your wife.
Oh yes.
How?
A man is not supposed to serve a woman.
When you say supposed, yeah, I think that
Per the creation therapy,
serving what?
God made a man in his own image.
When man means what? The male.
The male. Man is a male gender. God is not a confused God to call a male a female. No. A male is a male. The anthropos conversation is a lie. A male is a male. And when God was saying Adam, he meant a man and a woman. It's not true. Go and read the anthropos very well. He took the woman out of man and brought them separately. So stop the lie.
So what
Men and women are not the same. And men were not created to serve women. We were created to give them what they need to live with, excluding going to the kitchen to cook for them.
So once you cannot give the woman what she needs in life, you are not a man.
What is he doing with you?
Okay.
That's why any woman who supports a man to marry her, either you are a witch, you are a demon, or you don't have a family.
There are cases where fathers of the daughters owe it to the daughters to want to take care of the bills of
what bills?
Not the items that must be.
No, like you want to marry. I want to marry your daughter.
Yes.
And you have what it takes to take care of what bills?
Yeah, maybe the ceremony.
But the ceremony is supposed to be taken care of by you.
No, but the man says, hey, this is what the things I've done. And I'll be excited to do that for my daughter.
No, you be excited. Don't be excited. It's your responsibility. So where's the
No, not as a husband.
No, as a father, that's your responsibility.
To take care of the ceremony.
Yes, for your daughter.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Look, it's only poor men that we marry for ourselves when our fathers are sitting there waiting for cloth from us.
But clearly the items the father does not have to buy it.
The thing is that whenever I decide to marry, my father must provide everything to go and marry their daughter. I didn't marry my wife. It's my father who did. You don't know. Koku, if you want to marry and you are the one who is struggling to buy cloth, buy this, and go and give it to your family to go and marry the woman, your family is a poor family. Fathers must marry for their children. So all the money I even have, and I'm going to get married, the money came from my father, not from me, because I can't marry.
But then you are a boy, you are not a man.
Thank you. My father knows I'm a man because everything he's doing for me, he knows I am part of it. But look at us today. We will buy everything to marry our wives, and our father is angry there. And me, as I'm sitting here right now, you know, the last cloth I used to the funeral is what I have. And if you want me to represent you very well, buy me kente cloth. So whilst you are planning to go and marry your own wife, you are planning to buy kente cloth for your father and buy Holland for your mother to sew to come to the funeral. Poverty! Oh yeah, bro.
So the issue is to be able to take those people out of poverty before you even go and get married. Is that the idea?
Thank you! If you are a man and look, they take care of you to go to school, and all of a sudden became a lawyer, the only lawyer in the family, the next thing they hear is they are going to get married. We will kill you spiritually. You are a stupid boy. Your junior brothers are there, you don't care. You want somebody's daughter to become a burden. No. The family doesn't have a car, and you are unveiling the day you are marrying your wife on her birthday, you are giving her a car as a birthday gift. You are a very stupid man. And your mother comes to you.
I agree.
You see, we don't understand what a male child, and I'm saying that it is tribal. There are some tribes that this one, they don't care about it. Some tribes, so building self-control even before marriage, it's not, so somebody will ask, does it mean you need self-control because you marry before, because you marry again? No, that is why I love marriage. It is good that marriage was not made forever, like Sir John's will. Marriage is not forever. Marriage is not forever.
So that's part.
No, it's not. No.
You said exchange of rings and exchange of vows are lawful.
Thank you. And the law has another law. The next law is that the right to end the marriage is through what? Divorce. And reasons for divorce were stated. Any reason can be a recipe for divorce. So that is the safety valve in marriage.
Okay.
If marriage was made forever, all of us would die. I'm very happy that I can divorce my wife today. Very excited about it.
Will the courts easily grant you?
Yes, there's no fuss about it. It's very fast to get divorced in court. It's very fast. Anybody who tells you that divorce is delaying in court is because he is going for prayer meeting for a marriage to work.
Huh? They are going for...
Anybody tells you that divorce is delaying in court is because they are going for prayer meeting for the marriage not to be divorced. They are holding on and thinking that God will come and intervene.
Okay.
Because if you take the facts correct to court, divorce is not difficult. It's fast. It's alimony that will delay it.
Would you make heaven?
Heaven!
When you divorce your wife?
What are you saying?
I'm asking.
The Bible says that, and in heaven there is no marriage. If God would judge anybody according to a marriage, then Adam is in hell. Jesus is in hell for not getting married.
No, I'm not talking about the avoidance. I'm talking about getting into it and walking out.
But is he interested in marriage?
Who?
God.
Of course.
Then why didn't Jesus marry Mary Magdalene, as beautiful as she was? An ex-Ashao.
Because it's an ex-Ashao.
You know Mary Magdalene?
Yes.
She was an ex-Ashao.
Yes, I know.
And when you meet an ex-Ashao,
I just give you the reason why Jesus did not marry.
No, then you are eating. Then Jesus is wicked, eating from ex-Ashao and you don't want to marry.
No, it's to say.
No. Jesus
sleeping
was
with
afraid.
them will be.
No, Jesus was afraid. If Jesus could have married Mary Magdalene, he would die, but would never resurrect.
Yes, indeed, I agree. But my point is that eating with them is not being equally yoked.
Come again.
Eating with them.
No.
If you eat with them, it's not.
It says, I became poor for your sake. So he became poor so he can meet the poor.
Of course.
So every activity that Jesus took, it was because he has become that. So eating with them was like with them.
No, I'm saying that.
He was just a table head.
Yes. So
Was it not it?
But it does not equate to he becoming a prostitute. So for instance,
But Jesus cannot be a prostitute because he's a man. He was a woman he could have become. Look at his skin.
But why would you equate eating with an armed robber, me becoming an armed robber because I ate with my...
Because if you don't become like them, you can't meet them. Bible says it. Go and read Paul's epistle.
No, I'm not too sure that particular... I had that discussion I think this week as well, where to say that to change them, you have to become them.
No, when you say becoming them, it's acting like them. That is what I'm saying that